Californians voted to legalize marijuana, and now lawmakers are looking to Colorado for advice on how to move forward. But 3 years after the legalization of recreational marijuana in Denver, voters are already changing the law there. A new law enables some bars and restaurants to allow people to consume marijuana in public.
CBS 13's Drew Balea explains what has taken place in Denver, and he's getting answers about how it may affect cities in California. Drew?
So Denver is closing a bit of a loophole in state law. So while it's illegal to consume in public, socially enjoying marijuana may be a real thing in private establishments, including places like bars and restaurants. This after voters made their voices heard. With 53% of the vote, Proposition 300 in Denver passed.
We have millions of people visiting the state of Colorado, many of them trying cannabis, nowhere to go. And
now they might. The new law allows businesses, which get neighborhood approval and a city permit, to open a place for people to consume marijuana. Supporters of the new law, like Emmett Reisterfer, say consumption is still private, not out in the open.
We don't want this in public. We want this in private places where it's permitted, where it's only for adults 21 and older, and where the staff are trained to be in charge of these environments.
But opponents aren't buying the pitch.
Now we're going to have marijuana on rooftops, and we're going to have marijuana on patios. That's open and public. There's no two ways about it.
Denver's law allows people to vape and consume cannabis indoors and smoke outdoors, as long as it's not in the view of the public. California is a step ahead. Under Prop 64, a business can already apply to a local municipality for a permit to have a similar type establishment. According to the law, the area must be for people 21 or older. Consumption cannot be visible from a public place. No alcohol or tobacco can be sold, and it must be 100 feet from a school.
It'd be nice, and we're kind of looking forward to that.
Marcia Blount is a marijuana activist in Sacramento. She's encouraged by Denver's decision and would like to see similar cafes in California.
We want people to believe that the sky's not going to fall.
Now, it is unlikely that you'll see any of these cannabis-consuming establishments anytime soon in your neighborhood in California. That's because local municipalities must create those regulations before permits can even be submitted. Meanwhile, in other issues involving marijuana, the Sacramento City Council voted their vote on cultivation regulations was put off until next week. So there's a lot of moving parts, as we've been talking about for days and days now, and things are just going to take some time before
it's taken 3 years in Denver, and they still don't have it figured out.
They still have a few things working out in Denver there, that's for sure.
We got a ways to go.